What's up, fitness business owners? So I want to talk to you about something that will either make or break your transformation from being a fitness professional who has a job, somebody that is required to be in their business all of the time, right? That if you're sick, if you're taking vacation, if you just need a day off, the business stops producing revenue. It stops to exist, so to speak, until you can get back in the saddle and wear all the hats within the business, right? From that to being a business owner, where you start to learn how to leverage your time, where you start to learn how to leverage your resources, and you start to learn how to leverage other people to produce results for you in your business. And I know that sounds a little harsh, right? Leverage other people to produce results. But let's frame it a different way. It's about leading other people to get results for you within your business. And I used to be one of those, and I still am one of those stubborn, hard-headed individuals that thinks that they can do it better than everybody else, and that thinks that I have some magical superpower that I don't know how I can teach this to anyone else. And until I broke free of that mindset, right? And I'm still working through that in different areas of the business, right? And in different areas in my life, really, overall. Until I let go of the fact that, well, it's not even a fact, the thought that I am the only one that can deliver these types of results. I'm the only one that's capable of doing this, right? And opened up to explore the opportunity of how could I get other people to do this? Maybe other people can do it just as well, if not better than me. And really started to look at how can I teach these other people to do this? Because if I can't teach it, and I think a lot of times what happens is we say, oh, we can't find good people. Oh, there's no good trainers out there. There's no good admin. Nobody could do this way. My systems aren't replicated. And the thing is, like, systems aren't an automation feature. Systems aren't put in place in a business so that you just push a button and they work, right? Systems are a set of actions, whether they're automated or done by an individual. They're a set of actions, steps, things that happen, behaviors that go on that should produce a predictable result, right? And that's not always automated, and you can easily replicate all of that. Now, you might have to plug in the right type of person. I'm going on a little tangent here, but this is really important for a mindset shift, is until you might have to plug in the right type of person who has the skills, which you're going to have to develop, and the attitudes and the beliefs to make those behaviors really work, right? So we take a trainer who needs to learn how to properly coach, influence, and persuade people to do things that they don't necessarily want to do to get the biggest benefit for them. There's some nurturing that has to go on with that, and it's your job to teach that to those people, because if they just came out of the box, batteries included, right, they're usually very expensive, so very expensive meaning you have to pay them a lot of money, or they're running their own business doing what you do as well. So you have to kind of shake this belief that you're the only one that can deliver a result and step back and say, how could I teach this to other people? And when you can learn how to teach this to other people, right? When you can learn to teach other people how to deliver the results that you deliver in any area of the business, whether that's a bookkeeper delivering the financial results and the results that they need to deliver, or a trainer or an admin or a salesperson or a marketer, until you can teach those people to deliver the results, right? You're going to be stuck and trapped having a job, not owning a business. So if you want to make that leap, there's two pieces to this. One, you have to open up your mind to the idea and the possibility that it can happen. Two, you have to learn as a business owner, you have to learn how to develop the skill of teaching other people. How do I take the things that are up here, the knowledge, the experience, all the systems, how do I take that and extract it and get it documented down and teach other people how to do this? Right? And that might be using other tools like a CRM or some sort of software, or it might just be documenting on a sheet of paper. And then you have to hunt for and recruit and attract and keep great talent within your business, right? And so one of the best books that I've read recently, and this was given to me by my business coach, was The Right Hire. It's Attract and Retain the Best People. Now, it is all about hiring salespeople and recruiting salespeople, but you can absolutely take this, and it breaks it down into the structure, gives you some great interviewing tips. It gives you a great process to look at, and we share a lot of that inside of our coaching programs as well. We provide a lot of this, but if you want something that it goes a little bit deeper, in depth, maybe a different perspective to see how to ask some of these specific interview questions, definitely check out the Right Hire, Attract and Retain the Best People. I'm not quite finished with it. I should be done with it in the next day or so, but that has been a game changer for me, and I wanted to bring this up because if you're going to make that transition, you've got to learn how to hire and recruit the best people. And I think a lot of times what gets in our way as business owners, and I know this is the case for me, it's the insecurities of what if they do better than me? What if they're outperform me? Or what if I bring them on and I fail? What if I can't teach them, right? And I think a lot of times our own insecurities hold us back as a business owner because we want to be the star of the show, because we want to be the person, right? We want to be the figurehead of the business. And here's kind of the weird little conundrum that you end up in is if you're constantly trying to be the person, you'll always be held back from actually ever being the person. But when you bring in other people who can be superstars, when you train them to be superstars, when you attract and hire and retain great talent, when you are a great leader and a manager, all of those people, right, they raise your potential to be a bigger and bigger figurehead and superstar in your own right because they free you up to think about things differently. They free you up to go do those things. They free you up to take on these new opportunities and to be that person. And you look amazing when you help build other people up. Right? So that is this weird like catch-22 with it, that if you always are trying to hold people down, it will hold you down. If you lift everyone up, if you build up a great team, it will actually lift you up and your potential will increase. So that is my lesson for you today. You have to, one, open up the possibility, shift your mindset to, I can train this. My systems are replicable, right? I can get other people to deliver these results. How might I go about doing it? Not that I just can't do this. Nobody can do it, right? Maybe if that's the case, think about how are you, take some ownership of the responsibility. Maybe I'm not teaching it right. Maybe I haven't learned how to extract that knowledge and get it into someone else's head and get them to do it yet, but how could I, right? So it's not a I can't, it's a how could I? And then you have to learn to develop those skills. In a book I showed you, right, the Right Hire, right? The Right Hire, that can give you a great start into thinking through the hiring process, but you're also going to have to transform into a business owner and a leader to want to elevate other people and not make it so much about you, but make it about them, which in turn allows you to do more for yourself, for your company, for your community, and increase your impact. So that is it for today, right? Now, if you want a little help with this stuff, because hiring, attracting the talent, doing all of that, that's very challenging. Sometimes people need the accountability and the structure and a little bit of clarity into what to do next and how to do it. And the best way to do that is to work with a coach who has been there and done that before, who has seen, here are the common things that have worked. Here's the first things that you need to delegate and train people on so that you can free up more of your time to do these other things that you're great at in your business. And they have a simple process and a method for doing all of that. And they can help you take the steps you need to take to go from being a fitness pro who has a job, who is self-employed, to being a business owner who has the freedom, both financially and with their time, to do more of the things that they want to do, to really grow a business that has a big impact, right? You can work with a coach. That is the fastest and best way to get the results that you want to get within your business. So if you want to explore that opportunity, if you want to talk about the biggest challenges you have right now with building a team, with structuring your business, with creating systems to free up your time, with delegating tasks, if you're just frustrated because you have to do it all within your business and you're stressed out because you're working 16 or 17 hours a day, know that there is a better way. We would love to chat with you about it on a complimentary discovery call. We're going to uncover what that challenge is. We're going to figure out why it is a problem, and then we're going to uncover the big impact on your business so that we can figure out how to fix it. And once we put the fix in place, once we put the solutions in place, you'll start to win back that time, earn more money, generate more revenue, and take advantage of all of the things that come with being a business owner. So if you're sick and tired of being frustrated with not getting other people to do the things you want them to do, with not being able to build a team, with working 16, 17 hours a day and having to do it all within your business if you want it to grow, right? Understand that there is a cap to how much of that you can do. There is a better way to do it. Schedule your free discovery call today where we can uncover the problem, figure out why it's a problem, and get a solution in place. Later.